Hey friends, we're gonna jump right into a demo of Capybarista, which is available with Steam's February 2024 Next Fest. In this game, you play as a capybara and you run your very own coffee shop. So it looks like Grampybara is currently giving us a quick tutorial about how to run a coffee shop. We're gonna have to do a little bit of cleaning. Looks like there are some cobwebs all over the place. It did say that this game should be played with a controller, but I am a PC gamer only, and I don't even think I own a controller, so I was using a keyboard to do all of this. Not sure if that affected my gameplay. It did feel like I was sliding around a little bit, but for those of you who are fans of this genre of game, the cooking, running around style, that does also happen in games like Overcooked, where you kind of overshoot what you're looking for. So I did find that happening once in a while in this game. But the nice thing about Capybarista is that it doesn't really have set time limits. So you can just really take your time, enjoy making a good cup of coffee and serving your customers, and not feeling panicked like you would in most cooking games. If you are a fan of that panicked feeling sometimes, you will definitely not be getting that with Capybarista unless you choose to challenge yourself and tell a story that way. But this is very much, or at least seems to be, more of a story game where, you know, you build your own coffee shop, you make your own story, figure out why your character is doing this. And obviously, you want to succeed because Grampybara is watching over you. So we're going to prepare our first cup of coffee very soon after we have all of the materials that we need. So it looks like we just got a delivery courtesy of our grandpa. Just gonna move this off to this side to make room for all of the equipment we need, such as an espresso machine, a garbage can. We do also have the coffee pot already on the counter. I did find a few little glitches, but this is a demo still, so like the cups falling out of the sink. Hopefully we can still get to them afterwards, but we shall see. A coffee grinder, of course. I assumed it also came with a counter, so I had to move the other counter out of the way. It does feel very customizable in the same way that something like Stardew Valley would be, where you can pick up and place things quite easily, figure out exactly what kind of layout you want, and I do believe you can expand your coffee shop. I didn't do that in this demo, but you can buy plots of land all around your base shop. And now that our coffee beans are in, it's time to make our first cup of coffee. So we'll be putting these coffee beans into the grinder. And then once those have been ground up and it's all filled, I do really love the animation for when things are being made in these machines. The colors are quite soothing. It's quite laid back, like nothing is particularly quick. My character might be a little bit jerky because I am very used to those fast-paced cooking games, so I think part of me is conditioned to really rush around while doing this. And of course, to be able to brew your coffee, you do need to have a coffee pot in the coffee machine, so don't make that mistake. And then we have our first cup of coffee. That was pretty easy. I would say it wasn't very much of a learning curve, especially if this is your type of game. Very similar to other games in this genre in terms of controls. This is one thing that I did struggle with, the F2 banter with customers. I don't know if that is just something that's not available in the demo. I wasn't able to get a customer to chat with me, only take orders and deliver coffee. capybaras are considered some of the world's friendliest animals. Hopefully he likes the first cup of coffee, but he's Grampybara, so he kind of has to. Of course. Well, it looks like we will be getting started on our own. So with a little bit of cleaning up, because again, conditioned by other cooking games to make sure that everything is clean and ready before you start another day. Just going to arrange some of these chairs and tables, move them so that it's more easy to access that chair on the side for taking orders. Right now the coffee bean shelf is a little bit in the way. Excuse me, miss, where are you going? Again, quite simple to make the coffee. You throw the beans into whichever machine you need, and then you grab a cup, and then you serve it up. It was around this time that I noticed that the other capybaras are wearing clothing, and we are not. So this is where you can customize your capybara. You can change the main color of your capybara, so there are 17 different colors, and you can also create an outfit for them. So you have aprons that you can wear, tops, bottoms, so you can mix and match however you'd like, and of course plenty of color options as well. So I opted for just a top and bottom. And since I love polka dots, that is what we're gonna go with, in a nice toned down blue color with maybe a pair of jeans or black bottoms. It was kind of difficult to see the bottoms in the menu, so was walking around trying to get a better view. And yeah, we're just gonna go serve up some more coffee. So there are two different ones in the beginning. You have the coffee pot, so that one goes there, and then you do have the espresso machine, so they will order one or the other. There are other options, and the store page does also mention pastries, which I didn't notice anywhere in the shop menu later on, but perhaps that's something that's not available in the demo just yet and will be available in the future. And by long pressing Q, you can actually change the camera angle as well. So that happens a few times in here. There are quite a few camera angles available, including some closer up shots and then the default one that we started with right here. And we are out of coffee beans, so it is time to close up shop because we can't give anyone any more coffee anyway. So we're going to see if there's anything that we can buy with our 79 coins currently. And just wash up after the end of the day to make sure we're reset for the next one. Again, not that we need to, it's just kind of nice to have a clean little shop. First we get our report at the end of the day. It looks like the name of our cafe didn't register because we chose Latte Lane and it's Cup of Joy Cafe, so might be another little bug in the demo. But yeah, I feel like the best course of action would be to buy more beans, so that's what we're going to do. And we are now able to also remodel our coffee shop. So we have quite a few options for the floor and the walls, including the type. You can change the rotation. There are about 15 color options, just base color options. And then each of those options has a saturation and brightness slider. So, well, not quite slider, but levels. And those ones you can play around with to get different hues of those colors. So we're gonna go with a nice light brown floor. And for the walls, we're going to go with the same or similar planks. There are a lot of options like wood paneling, a lot of different tiles, and then a few just blank ones like the plaster, or these wood planks, which I thought were really cute, especially in this darker blue color. It kind of matched my character's outfit, so I think that's what we might go with. There was also the floor type A and B and the wall type A and B, so I thought that maybe we could have a different type of flooring in the sort of kitchen portion, so that's what we're doing here. We're gonna go with these checkered tiles, but in a terracotta color that kind of matches the floor planks. So I'm gonna find a reddish tone, and then I figured out that the saturation can actually go negative as well, so that worked out perfectly because now we can have that color match between the tiles and the wooden floor. So after a little bit of playing around, this is what the shop ended up looking like, and we started the following day. The table for some reason wasn't changing colors, it just had the one, so again might be another bug with the demo, but this is not the full game. Did I enjoy the demo of this game? Absolutely, it is so cute, and as someone who loves animals, especially capybaras, because how could you not? They are so cute and friendly, and also someone who has played a lot of cooking sims in their life, this was quite easy to pick up, but also much less pressure, which was kind of nice because I'm so used to rushing around in those kinds of games. However, if you are the kind of person who really needs goals to work towards, this might get a little bit boring for you because there really is no like, you need to hit this many coins during the day or serve this many customers. But what you could do is come up with your own story for your cafe, and then in that way you would also still have those goals that you're reaching towards. This game will feature in online multiplayer mode, so when you want to take a break from managing your shop, you can go online and meet other coffee shop owners, visit their shops, and see how they've decorated to get some inspiration. You'll even be able to trade tips and tricks, which will be a very cool feature. This game will also support shared and or split screen co-op as well as remote play together, which will be very, very exciting for those of you who like to sit back, relax, and play a cozy game like this one with your partner or a friend. Very charming, low stress. I really enjoyed doing this on a Thursday night. I hope you check it out. It is part of Steam's Next Fest until February 12th, 2024. So if you find yourself with some extra time this weekend, I would highly recommend checking out Capybarista. Other than that, I will see you next time. Bye.